What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? DoctorDDub here, and welcome back to Stardew Valley. I am super excited because our winery should be done today, and we're gonna waste no time. I want to go check out what that thing looks like, and just I'm excited. I haven't built this in a while, just because I tested it when I loaded my mod list, and then and that's it. I haven't been inside since, so I'm wait. Never mind, I guess. I thought this was going to be done today. We started it, isn't it 2 days to build stuff? I got it built on the 15th, or started it building on the 15th, then Robin worked on it, and then she did the 16th, and now today is the 17th, and it should be done. If it's not done by tomorrow, we might have issues. Maybe I'm just losing my mind, and it actually is supposed to be tomorrow, and I'm just a day early. I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna share something that I have no business sharing, but I'm going to anyway because I don't care. This is my first episode ever that I'm recording in my boxers. Not that I needed to share that, but yeah, it happened. For context. I went for a run earlier today and totally ate it and fell down on the concrete and skinned both my knees, my elbow, my shoulder, both palms of my hands. It feels great, I promise. Feels fantastic. But my knees are still very, I don't want to get overly graphic. They're still very raw and tender still, and I don't want my pants touching that, so yeah. Boxers. And some of you might be saying, hey, Doc, have you heard of a Band-Aid? Yeah, but my roommate's gone for the day. You guys can't see anything, so anyway, sorry to bother you again. I need another favor. I got a new hammer and I want to try it on a variety of metals. Could you smelt an iron bar and bring it to me? Sure thing, Clint. No problem. I'm going to grab that now before I forget, because I will forget. We all know that. Cool. And then I've got a bunch of random stuff in my inventory that we can sell. That's going to get added to the farm. So is that. That's being sold. We're going to drink that. This is going inside. Let's do that real quick. And then we're going to take care of our animals. And yeah, that's perfect. One of these days, I'll decorate my home. Today is not that day. Also, that also means, how many times can I say also? That means we have to wait till not next episode, tomorrow, to be able to throw our resources and 40 grand away, which is going to be so painful to do. I wish Robin would have just taken my money. I don't know why she took it for free, or took the job for free and didn't require any sort of payment, but that's the situation we find ourselves in. So anyway, I'm going to finish taking care of the animals, and then I want to run to the mines real quick. I'm not going to take you guys with me. All I need to do is grab a void essence, because today is the wizard's birthday. And we need to do that. What is this? Oh, the 1,000 gold for the wizard. Cool. Yeah. And then the following day, we're going right back and doing it again. So, all right. Like I said, I'll see you in a bit. All right. Welcome back. I've got the void essence. I've also got quite a few other things from the mines. I figured there's no point in me having all of it at the mines. I keep needing to go there to fetch void essences. Why not bring a few back with me to the farm and keep them there? So I'm doing just that. Also, I should have mentioned this at the beginning of the episode, but I didn't. But I've teased that I've been working on a mod recently. We're gonna show that off today. I hope you guys are excited for that, because I sure know I am. I think I'm gonna also do like a dedicated video on it, not like a normal episode, but just like a little showcase, and then I'll have it uploaded to Nexus as well, so it'll be exciting. I'll talk about that later when we actually look at it, but I don't know what you just said, Wizard, but now, if you'll excuse me, I have a birthday gift for you. You remembered my birthday? I'm impressed. Thanks. You're welcome, Wizard. Why are you spazzing your head? Oh, that's awesome. Does he... Oh, he stopped. He was looking at me, so as I moved, I could get him to move his head. That was... Okay, I don't know why I found that so fun, but... Anyway, we're going to head back to the farm real quick and continue slowly working on our vineyard. I want to get the fence line finished today. And then we're going to maybe work on some pathing if time allows. And then I do need to hit the winter market pretty hard. And I was reminded yet again, I keep forgetting about this, that instead of my pufferfish, I could just throw a night fish or one of the night market fish in there and just use fish ponds to get the 5 fish that I need. So that's definitely a possibility because I don't need pufferfish anymore. And honestly, I could care less about the roe that they're giving us because I don't really need that. But anyway, let me stash this stuff real quick. What else do I have? Oh, this was going to be my artifact chest. Wait, I've already got some of that in here? I definitely already have some of that stuff in here. Okay, cool. Well, that solves that problem. And now we'll only be getting iridium quality stuff, so I can work on selling or getting rid of everything that's less than iridium quality as far as, I was going to say herbs, forageables go. But that's one of my favorite perks in this game, just because you no longer have 50,000 stacks of things. It's really nice. But okay, so with regards to the fence, I mentioned I wanted to kind of cut this forest back and have it bow out. I've changed my mind. I want it to look natural, and so I think kind of flowing with the nature might look kind of nice. So we're gonna actually do a little different than I planned, and having all this stuff kind of right here works kind of nice, and that I'm going to be kind of tailoring it to the existing nature, which I think is going to be kind of nice. Maybe. And then we'll do one more right there. Yeah, so that kind of fences the nature in, and I might round that out ever so slightly just because it is a little abrupt and maybe won't look that great. Yeah, I'm probably going to do that just looking at it now. And then I'm also going to need something down here as a kind of buffer for the way out, which I don't know. I'm thinking I'm going to put an actual fence there, or maybe I won't. Maybe I leave it like that. I don't know, but a lot of this is going to be field. And we're going to have a path that comes in, splits, goes up, one goes down. And then I want to do some sort of building maybe here or maybe on the right-hand side. I'm not sure, as like a tasting room kind of out in the fields. So we'll have a path that goes to that on either or to one of the sides, whichever we put it. And then I think we'll have, obviously, the winery up here and then some sort of like storage shed or something back there. But the rest of this is just going to be fields. And then right here, we're going to have some fruit trees. Someone had mentioned that I forget who it was. I apologize. It might have been Radish. I'm not 100% sure. Was talking about the tree growth mechanics. I'm planting fruit trees there, not regular trees. And oh my gosh, let's do this right now. Speaking of fruit trees, my cherry tree is going to be so stunted. And it's all my fault. Because I haven't been taking care of my cherry tree. That's not the one that's having issues. It's this one. But 14 days to mature versus 8. Wow. Yeah, so that's on me. Oops. Anyway, Coda, how's it going? Good boy. All right, let's dump our inventory, and I will see you guys at the night market. Welcome back to the place with my favorite music. Also, I have on my list of notes over here to be checking the night market, not the night market, the beach daily. I don't think stuff spawns here during the market, so we'll have to check tomorrow perhaps, but one of the things on my list is to check the beach daily for nautilus shells, because if I don't get 5 of those between this year and next year, then we don't complete that bundle for the community center. So, have you seen the mermaid show? It's my favorite. Is that something you should be advertising, Alex? I'm not sure. It must be so thrilling to travel the world like they do. Yeah, it's something you envy until you have it, and then maybe you envy those that have a stationary lifestyle. I don't know. A fleet of exotic merchants traveling the world in search of riches beyond imagination. What an adventure. Hey, Lupini. Yes, I wanted it. Solar Kingdom? That actually sounds really cool, but... Alright, you selling anything fun? No, not really. Coffee bean, which I have plenty of. Speaking of coffee bean, let's get our coffee. Also, what does this guy sell? Ooh! He sells seasonal plants. And this is the only time I can get seasonal plants, right? Oh, crap. I wasn't planning on doing this. I'm going to get 2 of each. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, totally wasn't planning on doing that, but you guys know how much I like to decorate stuff. I haven't done it yet, but we'll get there soon. And the winery's going to help so much with that, because then I don't have to worry about money, so. This is one of the newer traditions in Pelican Town, but we've taken it rather quickly, haven't we, George? Wow, I can't read that. Taken to it rather quickly. Yeah.
I'm just here for the free coffee.
Me too. Me too, George. I feel you on that one. Pour up. Thank you. Yes. Coffee. I don't even think I said the word coffee half the times just there. Anyway, I'm going to do some fishing, and I guess I will see you guys, let's just say I'll see you in the morning, because all I'm going to do is fish, and then walk back home, and then go to bed. So, I'll see you at the "You Made Money" screen. Wish me luck. All right, welcome back. Look at that. I didn't know this was possible, but I went ahead and sold the 1 pearl we had, and I caught 2 additional pearls. Like I said, I had no idea that was even possible. I don't know if that's new with 1.4 or what, but that's what we did. And the reason I decided to sell the 1 is the only thing that I was told that it's for is if you make it into clothing, it makes a bridal veil, which I don't really have a use for. If I could give that to Penny to wear, it'd be a bit late because we're kind of already married, but I made you a hot breakfast. Well, thank you, Penny. How sweet of you. Thank you so much. I need to get you some lights for when you make me breakfast, or just for when we exist in our house, so we can see. Dear Doc, you're such a good neighbor, I thought I'd send over some animal feed to make your job easier. Keep it up, Marnie. Well, thanks, Marnie. Oh my goodness. Dear Doc, this is a wall of text. I would like to give you some information about an upcoming event, the Feast of the Winter Star. Ah, okay. It's a time for the community to come together and think back on all the good fortune we've had this year. A favorite tradition is the secret gift exchange, where everyone in town is randomly assigned to someone else. On the day of the festival, everyone brings a gift for their secret friend and surprises them with something special. This year, your secret friend is Alex. Don't tell anyone. The feast will take place on the 25th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the town square. See you then, Mayor Lewis. All right, we got to find a favorite gift for Alex. But first, during this snowstorm, we get to go check out, hopefully, our Vineyard Winery. I'm going to keep mixing those up constantly because I apparently can't get them straight. But please tell me, I don't hear hammers pounding, so it's got to be done, right? If it wasn't, we'd hear Robin working away. Is it done? Wait, what? It's got a floor now, so that's good. Does this building take longer to build than others? What the heck? Robin, hurry up. I want that so bad. All right. Hopefully it's done tomorrow, because then we can take a peek then, I guess. I don't know. I'm confused. It's the only modded building I think I have in this. We also have the tractor garage, so that's not true. But I haven't built that yet, so I don't know how things work in regards to build times. Apparently they can be different. That or it's just broken, or I'm losing my mind. Although I don't think it's broken, because progress was made. Like I said, it has a floor now, which it didn't have previously. So, anyway, I'm going to continue harvesting all of my crops. We have some more ice grape wine, which for whatever reason comes out red. Don't ask. I don't know. Ooh, you know what would be a cool mod? If there was something that showed you how long it would take to process something before you processed it. How useful would that be? If I could look at this and see to make into wine, it takes X time. To make into jelly, it takes X time. That'd be so useful. I don't know if there's a place to just suggest mod ideas, but if there is, someone let me know, and I will go give people an idea, because that's awesome. I don't know how much work that'd be, probably a lot, but anyway, I'm gonna keep taking care of my animals, and I'll see you when I'm done. All right, animals are taken care of, and I think it's time to start drinking some of this coffee so we can just move a little faster. I need 5 coffee for, I don't even know what, community center stuff, I believe, but are these not done? Oh, 4 hours? Okay, they should be done. I saw there was one that we collected earlier down by our fish pond that was ready, and if those are ready, then the ones up there should be ready. At least I thought they were in sync. Maybe they're not. I'm not going to make a pun this time, I promise. You guys, yeah, whatever. All right, we're going to actually move all these down here just to have them in one place because they look nice. And color-wise, this one needs to be in the middle, so we break up the warm tones with the cool tones. I don't know if that would actually be how you do that, but... and then I have all these seasonal plants, and I kind of want to place some around, but I don't want to do too... Actually, you know what? Let's just line our front little garden area here with these. I've been meaning to have some plants here, or at least that's the long-term goal. But for now, let's just put a couple of these around and see what it looks like. I'm going to make more work for myself because come spring, I'm going to have to move these, but that's okay. They look kind of nice. Some of them look a bit similar. Oh my, what the heck? They become snowmen upon placing them down. That's kind of funny. I love that. All right. I feel like I'm cheating with coffee. It's amazing. I'm not, but it feels like it. Okay. What does it take to make more kegs? Iron, copper, and then wood. I know we're running low on stuff. Or are we? We're running low on iron bars, but I have a lot of this, and I have a lot of copper bars. So I'm going to get some of this going. We might be making some more kegs today, because once that winery's done, we're going to have a need for so many kegs. It's going to be ridiculous. Wow, that coffee's already run out. That's a bit silly, but... All right, crap. I wanted to work on the path, and we need to get more materials first. All right, let's get to pathing stuff. I don't know why that's been broken for so long, but I fix. Also, this looks a little weird right here, too. I fix that as well. Some of these areas, just, they need some love, some rounding of the corners and stuff. I don't know. Like, this looks a little... I don't know if that's better. I gotta figure out how to make this look all organic, and it's gonna take a lot of trial and error, I think, to get it looking that way. So, alright, so I mentioned I want to do this path. It's gonna be too wide, so this will end up being the path right here, sorta. And then we just go back through and fill it in with cobblestone path. And I'm gonna have to make significantly more, I believe. All of our modded stuff is down here. We've got all these succulents, which are going to look beautiful in places. I haven't figured out where a cactus would fit in, which actually I think all of those are cacti. So I'll have to figure that out. But for now, we're just going to keep going with the path, which is going to look nice, I think, I hope. And I think that works. We'll run it from 3 down to 2. And then obviously I need to break some of this up. I say obviously, like it's such a clear aesthetic decision that needs to happen. It's not, but for me it is. So, okay, and then we can do that. It doesn't look fantastic, and I'll go back through and refine stuff, but that's gonna work, I think. And then we'll need a path that kind of curves up to here, which, assuming that's the doorway... Actually, I'm gonna go look up the texture for this thing real quick and see where it lies. Okay, the doorway does seem to be directly in the middle, so we're gonna go ahead and get some path down and have it lead right to the middle. And then I believe there's an archway that is like somewhere on this side right here, and you can actually pass through it. If I remember correctly, though, it doesn't have collision on the right side of the building, which I'll demonstrate that once we get a building to look at. We're not quite there yet, but now I get to do the fun... Actually... Hold on. I'm going to just build this real quick. I can't talk through this at the same time. It's difficult for me to do these curves as it is. So let me go ahead and get this built. I'm going to do it out of cobblestone firth. And then we'll go ahead first, and then we'll go ahead and get some stoneness in. Does that make any sense? No, it doesn't. Okay, so I think that's the rough shape of this all. And then I just want to come back through and break up a couple pieces and replace them with some of our stepping stone, just to break it up a bit. Some of these connect real well, others not so much, but, and heck, even there I could just add an, see, that's weird. I don't like the look of that, but luckily you can just break it and replace it over and over. And I don't know if that's any better, but it's what we have right now, and I think that'll work. So, okay, so we come in. We've got this path that goes up to the vineyard, which is nice. Not going to have too much room for fields here, but I think that'll be okay. This is actually going to be a little less plantable space than I had planned, but I honestly think that's going to be for the best, because I had planned for a lot, and I don't think we need that much. So, plus, it's less to water and less work and blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to actually run and grab some line sprinklers real quick, and we're going to start planning out a couple of our actual plots and starting to kind of lay the land for how this is actually going to look. I think it's going to be pretty sweet. All right, well, I grabbed some materials, and I have 2 stone left. Like, across all things, I have 2 stone left to my name. So we're going to have to do some more mining soon, because that's just not going to fly. Yeah, so we'll fix that. But this is kind of hard to think through, not having what I need. But we're going to have a path that goes around to the side here and kind of up. So how to make this look good, I'll figure it out. But I want it to be kind of skinny and narrow, because this is going to end up going to... Actually, that's probably just needs to go straight up. So we'll probably run it here instead and then break it up just so it's not one giant straight line, which I'm not a huge fan of. So this will run up here to whatever we end up putting back here. And I think that'll be centered, and I think it takes 3 spaces for a building, so that'll work there. Then we'll have a little archway that we can go through here, which means we'll probably need some sort of path out the back. I don't know what we'll do back there. But then we're going to have some line sprinklers, and I want to do these... I guess I could do the line sprinkler up against the building, although I kind of want to leave a pathway, so maybe we could walk around the back. So maybe I do that there and then have a couple rows down here. I don't know. But to start, I at least need some line sprinklers of the down-facing variety. At least quite a few of them. So we're going to actually make all 5 of those. And then start planning this out ever so slightly. Okay, well, that didn't take long. I think that'll work, because that gives us... I have energy to spend, right? Yeah, that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. So that'll totally work from a making it work nicely standpoint. And I know doing them in rows of 2 is more efficient. It might actually just look better if I do single rows. I can only get 3 if I do that, but maybe that makes it feel more vineyard-like, and I'm thinking it's actually going to. So if I were to pull those out and then replace them like that, it's 1 less row, but I think that's going to look more like a vineyard. Let me know your thoughts if you have any preference, and then we're going to do that same thing along the top here, running straight down, but these are going to be much longer, and I might divide this up ever so slightly with some fencing, because we have multiple varieties of grapes to use, and in doing that, I want to kind of keep things somewhat separate if I can. I could also start this on this row, and we could have it go all the way up here and all the way up, leaving a little bit of space, so then we could run down the vineyard and out and around the back. Oh boy. You know what I might do one day? We're playing a modded series, right? So I have the ability to pause time whenever I want. I'm thinking one of these days what I'm going to do is map it out in path, like place down pathing. Heck, I might even spawn some in just to have it, and I'll delete it and throw it away when we're done with it, just to kind of visualize this thing in its entirety. because I think that would be awesome. And I realize this looks real rough right now. It's all in my head, but I think that might be something we end up doing. But I'm going to continue working, so let's go ahead and unpause. I do also want to send this path curving down, so we'll have to do that. And I want it to kind of, I guess we'll pull it down here. I do kind of want to do the building here-ish. And then I kind of also want to do a little patio section in front since I have furniture anywhere. I can put tables and chairs outside, or at least I should be able to. And that's going to be kind of like the main vineyard. And I think I'm actually going to do that out of a house. Or I could do a shed. I think a house would be cooler, though, as like the actual vineyard. You go in, and that's where you do all your wine tastings and all that. And then I could build out the area to turn the kitchen into like a wine bar, which could be really cool. I'm going to have to upgrade everything because it's a farmhouse, which needs upgrading to work. But I think it's going to be really cool when it's done, guys. We're a ways away, and I'm just asking that you bear with me as I get super excited about these thoughts that are in my head that you can't see. And just trust me that it's going to hopefully look good one day. I hope. I think. And if it doesn't, I'm going to take it all apart and fix it until it does, because I'm committed at this point to having a beautiful farm. There's no point, at least for me, in modding the heck out of Stardew unless you're going to make things absolutely beautiful. So that's my goal. And I keep forgetting to drop that rare crow off. I don't need it anymore. And I guess I'm done with fencing for now too, so we'll stash that, and then we'll sleep. And I'm really hoping that Coda decides to learn how to levitate and stay on the side of the bed. Oh, hold on. I don't have the place to myself tonight, so I guess I should be somewhat courteous. I'm really hoping that Robin decides to finish building the winery, because I want to go take a look at that. I'm so excited, and she's been teasing us so much with telling me it's going to take 3 days, and then it taking forever, and then blah, 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 blah. So all right, let me get my clothes on, and then we'll go take a look at that real quick. Ta-da! It's done! Also, hi, meet the mod I've been working on. This is it. I went ahead and completely retextured the winery to make it match the rest of my buildings. So, that's what I've been working on. You can go to Nexus and download it for the crafty of you. You might have realized I've had it linked in the description this entire video, and so if you're just now hearing that, then that's okay. I'm also seeing that there's some pixels I need to fix, so I'll get that fixed before it goes up on Nexus. And yeah, I spent entirely too long on this thing, but I think it's nice. And this is the archway that you can walk through. This is all part of the main mod. I just retextured it, so anything that's cool about it, it existed beforehand, except the visuals. And yeah, this part of the building doesn't have collision. I don't know why. It also lacks a shadow in front of it. I'm assuming because this is where the building like technically ends, which is why this doesn't have collision or a shadow, but that's fine. But if we go inside, hopefully our game won't break. There's music inside? Oh my gosh! This is new! I've been doing some testing, but because it's purely visual, I didn't really need it to look that or sound good. Just, guys, I'm so happy with this! It came out so good! It's been actually a little bit since I've looked at this, but I love this Sauvignon and Stardew mod. No offense to the mod author, the interior is, in my opinion, just, it doesn't fit my palate at all. I don't really like it. So I changed it entirely, and this is what we end up with. And I think it looks so good. Of course I think so, because I made it. So why would I make something that I think looks bad? I don't know. But that's... Oh. Does the music continue? It does, but I kind of like that, especially in winter. Oh, it's beautiful, guys. This is my mod. I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope there's someone out there that will enjoy using it as well, but that's not why I made it. I made it because it fits the rest of my farm buildings, and the basic one, or the original one, looks fantastic. I love the look of it. It just does not fit with my buildings at all. So, Yeah. I hope you guys like. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to hide that texture break with my head. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see you next time where we get to actually start using this thing. Because I'm going to go ham with making kegs and we'll get to put this thing to some use. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, as always, take care.